So the picnic tables, they were strewn with plates of chocolate cake, cheesy poops, and homemade goodies. The bubbles and laughter danced through the air, pulling off a textbook tango and scored all tens. We were having a party, a banquet, and the guest of honor was poor. Now, a few nights ago I had met Laurie, and like a disheveled beanpole, she carried herself in a way that could even make a tall person look short. I found her buried under a mountain of mismatched, shoddy rags, and her head was at the summit, and it was all at the bus station, and she was just, kind of there off to the corner, in the dark. And I was smoking a cigar at the time, and she petitioned for a drag, and I said, hey, no, you can't have a drag on my cigar. And she said, well, my 49th birthday is coming up, so, of course I deserve, the drag on your cigar. And I said, no, I'm sorry, but happy birthday. It's nice to meet you. And we talked a little bit, and then I left. Next day, I opened up my Bible to Luke chapter 14 and was reading about what Jesus said when you have a party and what to do. He said that when you throw a banquet or a party, invite people who can't pay you back. Invite the poor, the blind, the mute, because then you know that they can't repay you. But the reward that you get will be in heaven. So you're actually avoiding a reward of any kind so that you can have your reward in heaven, which will be far better than anything we could do here. So I was thinking about that. And Jesus, he always flipped things upside down, and perhaps this is one of his nonsensical dogmas, but also this could possibly be God offering us an omniscient looking glass in which we could see the world. So the next day, or it was that day, same day, I immediately went downtown, right? I started getting the word out that there would be a party in the plaza. It was a place called Bo Diddley Square. And I let all my homeless friends know. I let all my poor friends know. I actually even met a blind guy that day. It was crazy, and his name was Desi. I invited him out too, and I told them all that they should come to our party because we're going to have a celebration for Laurie's birthday party, but also just for anybody to come and have some cake, So I also invited the college community so that they could come out and they could share their possessions with the poor. So the day of the party, right, I, myself, and numerous others found ourselves in great company. We sang songs, we ate cake, and we made new friends. We showered Laurie with a bunch of love, a new pair of shoes, and we applauded her for being 49 years old. And I guess nearing the end of the party, she came up to me and she said, Jim, and that's what old people called me, by the way. I'm James to you. But Jim, she said, I had never seen anything like this. Now, and I have to assume she didn't mean a birthday party because she had certainly seen her share, but I suppose she was, referring to the irrational love that came from a stranger. And she grabbed my shoulders and she looked at me in the eyes and just you could see she was about to cry, and she was looking at me and she was about to say something. And she didn't, but I think a lot was said, and I could see just like her appreciation. I was reminded when she said she had never seen anything like this. She said that, and it reminded me of the crowds in the book of Acts when the early apostles were performing wonders and miracles and sharing with each other and just living differently, just being different. The crowds, they said, we had never seen anything like this. And I have to suppose that we are to live differently as the kingdom of God. People who are going to just do radical things that don't make sense to the world, that's going to get the whole world to just itch their head and look at us and say, we've never seen anything like this.